Good point.
So, and also the deficiency for the brain young chiefings. Yes. So any excess.
Okay, good point. Any idea on this area? Good point. It's electrical acupuncture, how to practice tonify or deficiency, or how to use enforcing or reducing. Good point. Any idea? Anyone are more familiar on electrical?
I think it depends on the specific function of the acupuncture point.
Specific function of the points.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a point. That's a good point.
I think I control the speed, like the frequency.
Yes.
Yeah, intensity.
What's different between the frequency?
I think if you get a bit quicker, that means strength. If that means shows for the deficiency of strength. But if you do a bit slow.
Okay. This Dr. Ma's question related to a big area about how to practice acupuncture to reinforcing and reducing. This is a big question. Not only for electrical. Electrical is one of the acupuncture stimulate. Yes. For very briefly understand my understanding of this question is, first of all, I agree with you. Different points has one side of possibility reinforcing and reducing. Such as most we understand stomach 36 or Ren 4, Ren 6, they are more on the tonify area. Other point, comparatively, large intestine 11 or large intestine 4, possibly they are more on reducing area. This is one possible understanding. But most points are bilateral. Most points are bilateral. So here, the tonifier or we can say reducing, reinforcing are related for the patient's pattern. One about the nature of the points, another one regarding for the pattern. If we practice the same point, same rhythm, the patients with tonify or with the we say the access, then we are yin-yang balance. Our body system has a balance system, mechanism system. Our acupuncture is not give something or take off something. We stimulate their own body system. That means we make their balance naturally. This is one of the unique areas. Pardon?
I say it's function. You can rebalance the deficiency.
Yes, this is we say that the bi-natural regulation of the acupuncture. Another possible understanding for, as I agree with Penny, yes, there are some practitioners or some book, they believe more strong stimulation, more reducing, more natural or mild stimulation, more reinforcing. So there are several areas to practice reinforcing and reducing. Now the herbs, like herbs herb formula, we can use 右归丸 or 金匮神气丸, etc. Yeah, or something like the kidney. Then the herbs we suggest for 阳气 deficiency, 鹿茸鹿角霜, 党参、人参, 羊鸡骨, 鲜柠皮, 肉苁蓉, 枸杞子, 人苏合香. So always I use the normal traditional formula plus 1 or 2, this kind of herbs to practice my unique understanding of bread. Could be some herbs with 香, 苏合香, and 香, etc. Could be some herbs as you mentioned, 辛夷 or 羌活 or 生麻 sometimes. These herbs are all grow up. This is the different area. Or my understanding is my understanding why we put these herbs in this formula. Okay, this is the second pattern.
Can you write 阳鸡骨? How do you write?
阳鸡骨. Sorry, it's also an animal. So 羊.
Oh.
It's not a part.
Animal. 羊鸡.
Oh,
spinal.
鸡骨. Oh, okay, I got it.
Got it? 羊鸡骨.
Lamb bone.
Yes. The you can say the gout, or you can shape the spinal bone. But now we can't use it as a factory, but we can ask patient to bone some young spoon yourself. It's, generally speaking, the young, or should I say the sheep or goat, are more on the yang area to qualify yang qi from Chinese aspect. Okay, so that is the. So for this part, most patients are acquired deficiency. Normally, because of lifestyle, their food, their diet, their lifestyle, some reason for long-term impact their yang qi deficiency. Of yang qi deficiency, it's a long-term history. It's long-term deficiency. Okay, so far we have done the two we call the the deficiency patterns. First one is the brain marrow deficiency, or deficiency of brain marrow is more on yin deficiency. Second part is the brain yang qi deficiency. Third one is the brain stagnation of brain collaterals.
What's that mean?
Oh.
What's that mean?
What mean?
The brain collaterals.
Or brain channel, brain channel. 脑络，脑的里面的络，脑络 collaterals, or you can say the channel block or stagnation. Yeah, this is the first access pattern. Previous two are deficiency. Now these two are access. One is the stagnation of brain collaterals, or you can say brain channel. Yeah, your channel includes the main branch we call the channel. The minor branch, the minor things we call the collaterals. Jing, no. The symptoms you can say mostly is a hemiplegic, facial paralysis. Do you remember, facial paralysis is a central facial paralysis. How to identify is the paralyzed facial paralysis and the central paralysis. How to identify? Why I put the central facial paralysis?
So you could have half side
Yes.
problem, like
Yes.
half is
Yes.
paralyzed. Also,
Paralysis normally go to one side. If this side bring a problem, then the other.
Yes, that's no problem if the hemiplegic. But how to identify facial paralysis from central, from the brain, or from the facial nerve,
Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy? How to identify from this?
One side is intern and other side is external, exterior and interior.
Now the central facial paralysis. That's because also mentioned the movement above the eye. So that's the central paralyzed.
Yes, that's
And
good.
below the
The
eye, that's the peripheral paralysis.
Okay. This is part of the anatomy structure, because if we have, as we mentioned this morning, if a patient comes to see us, no any symptom, only facial paralysis, but it looks very gentle, not like so much. Some patients will come very to Bell's palsy. It could be very difficult. They couldn't open their eyes. The wrinkle, complete nose, the jaws, etc. Very severe. We call this the Bell's palsy. But in some patients, they come to see you. They have the gently, very mildly facial paralysis. They can open movement of their eye. They have their forehead wrinkle has no any problem. Only below the eye has paralysis, something like half. We should be very careful. This paralysis from anatomy structure we know, we call this the central paralysis. Central facial. It's because this brain caused by the internal brain. Could be an early stage or mildly stroke. Could be a brain cancer. Could be a brain tumor. In my 20 years previous clinic, particularly in China, for myself, in my clinic, I have identified more than 10 patients. You know, in China, facial paralysis is a common symptom we see in our acupuncture clinic. Everybody, patients or doctors, they all know acupuncture are good for facial paralysis. Most of them, more than 95% of them are paralysis, Bell's palsy. They are very easy. to be honest, I can have 99% confidence to cure them in 1 month.
In 1 month?
Yes, 1 month.
Yeah. So early stage.
And because half of them, they can self-recover without any treatment, because it's a virus of the nerve, facial nerve. But of course, with our treatment, acupuncture, herbs can quickly process and can increase the successful rates of facial paralysis. But there are some percentage, less than 10, about some 5% of percentage, they are caused by the brain problems. We call this the central facial paralysis. You should be it looks very gentle. I have a patient in my clinic. That day I have about 3 facial paralysis. 2 of them are the Bell's palsy. Looks very severe. But the third one is very gentle. But after my consultation, I told them, you should be very careful. You'd better to take a CT scan immediately. But why? 2 of them are more severe than me. Why you did not ask them to take CT scan? You asked me. You know, 10 years ago in China, CT scan is still very expensive. About several hundred per examination. But at that moment, 20 years ago in China, a year, your income about 1,000, less than 1,000. When I first graduated from the university, my wages a month about 100 something. Then you spend several months of your income to take a CT scan. She rejected. No, sorry, I have no money. I can't afford it. I'm so gentle. I do not need a CT scan. But I convinced to them. Finally, found it was brain cancer. Brain cancer. In my career, I've identified more than 10 of these patients. They looks because they are just half face of facial paralysis. It looks very gentle, very mild, but they are more severe internally. This is also indicated this morning. We talked about the disease differentiation and the pattern. From pattern perspective, they are gentle, they are very easy. But from disease perspective, we should be very careful about this. Hopefully, in the future, we have time to more detail. But now we just mentioned first. Then aphasia, pain or numbness on one side, just one side, and headache, dizziness, anxiety, etc. This is the third pattern.
Professor, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Pattern is central. That's meaning the paralysis.
Yeah, paralysis.
Partially, all the body. No, but half body. 是它是中风那种瘫痪，还是面瘫指的是？
For paralysis, we can say it's possibly one part symptom of 中风 of stroke, but possibly only facial paralysis.
Okay.
Because when 中风 or the stroke, it could be the whole limb. But central facial paralysis could be only this because the cancer is still early stage, very tiny bit. They only impact the opposite brain area in the early stage in this shot. So the patient only have the facial problem.
Okay.
Could be. Yeah. Okay. We say the tongue pulse is as no surprise, like the tongue with patches or purple spots, wiry or taut pulse. I think for stagnation, it's easy to understand for everybody. We do not repeat. Then treatment. Yeah. Points you can see. Some of them are similar as I used to do my points. Yeah, do more points. And I use some points such as GB20, you understand, to move the chi blood circulation. And we say that intensity. These 2 points, I think we all understand. We put them together. We called that intensity 4 and lever 3.
4 gates.
Yes, 4 gates. 4 gates points are a unique group to move chi blood. They have a very strong effection work together to move chi blood. Not only for pain, but mostly we use them for pain, particularly for chronic pain syndromes. We use these points first to move the chi blood as a general, then treat the local tennis elbow, shoulder pain, back pain, etc. Particularly for chronic conditions. So these 2 points put together is a group unique points to move in the blood.